That just spread all over the wall.
Well, it needed cleaning, so. Kayla.
Nice to meet you, Coach Stevens. Alright, so Jane.
Jane.
Yes, she's got an AC joint sprain. We need to figure out what she needs to be doing in the weight room because she's sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing. I think you guys are pretty much just holding her back. And she's kind of taking advantage of the whole pain excuse.
What have you been doing with her so far in the weight room? Anything upper body or just lower body?
We haven't done a whole lot of we haven't done anything upper body because her shoulder's hurt. You guys haven't let me do anything upper body. Lower body wise, she's been incredibly limited because all she can do is sit on the leg press. But that is what the athletic trainers have told me that she can do.
Yeah.
So we need to figure out a better plan of action because she needs to be doing more than just that. So.
Which I understand, but in the sense of her injury, you know, we're kind of having to go off of what she's telling us. You know, she's continually telling us, I'm still in pain, I'm still in pain. I can't have her be doing anything upper body. As far as
But, so what you're saying is if she just says that she has pain, that we have no other way of evaluating her progress of her injury.
She can be evaluated, and that's what we consistently evaluate her, check
In
her
what way?
range of motion, passive. We haven't gotten to active because if I can't move her on without her saying, okay, please stop, I'm not about to push against it.
Right.
So in that sense, we've done range of motion, she's improved, but she's not to the point where she's pain-free.
Okay.
We can do special tests, and all special tests can really tell us are, okay, if they have pain with this movement, likely she's having this pathology.
So what is she doing, like, I mean, like, what do we need to do to get her back? Like, where is she at in terms of her rehab, that sort of thing?
Well, right now, like I said, we're working on range of motion, pushing her, you know, trying to get the pain down as far as modalities, doing a little bit of strengthening to an extent, but at this point, you know, we're just trying to get her back mentally as well, because if she's sitting there saying, you know, I'm scared, you don't want her doing any of that stuff. If she's nervous about hurting anymore, I mean, odds are she's going to hurt something else if she's, you know, doing a push press or something, and she's scared about it.
Right.
She's nervous.
So she's been doing what?
In the athletic training room, you know, we've been working on just simple movements, and usually if you have an AC joint sprain, forget about here.
Right.
But, I mean, if you're coming up, she's going to have pain. I mean, as far as, have you been practicing a lot recently, or is you just concerned about the weight room?
I'm just concerned about the weight room. I mean, she hasn't done anything at practice because she's hurt. So she pretty much just stands and does nothing. So we got to figure out what can she be doing in the weight room, what can she be doing on the practice field, and get like a legitimate plan of action right now, because I think she's just taking advantage of the whole setup of the system. So, you know, if she doesn't want to play, she doesn't have to play. She just says, oh, it hurts.
Well, I'm sure if she's in this position where she's an athlete that loves the sport, she's not just going to sit there and not want to play.
Right, but you say that, but I mean, like, if we have no way to hold her accountable to that, then I don't think that there's a legitimate reason to say that that's the case.
Understandable, but at this point, I think that if all three of us sat down and talked, and we could, you know, kind of see where she's at, what she wants to do, or not what she wants to do, but what her goals are, then that would be really beneficial to just have all of us together rather than, you know, kind of talking for her. Okay. If that's okay.
All right, so sounds like we need to do that, because I don't think she's really being pushed the way she needs to be pushed. Okay, so what can she be doing in the weight room? Because, I mean, like, you're saying that she's doing a little bit of stuff here and there with her arm, but, like, I mean, like, she's got to get strong somehow, because if she just sits out for 4 weeks and then gets cleared to go back on the field because she's got no pain, well, she's going to re-injure the thing because she didn't have any strength left. So, I mean, like, I think we're setting her up to fail by leaving her out to do whatever she wants right now.
Well, you know, the first thing you have to do is pain modulation and range of motion. If she doesn't have range of motion, I can't, you know, be working her too hard in the strength aspect. We can do, you know, lightweight or really no weight resistance training to an extent, and that's what we've been doing in the athletic training room. So she doesn't need to be doubling down and doing that in the weight room as well. I think, you know, she plays soccer, you know, adds more upper body and possibly, I know she can't really do trap bars, lifting it. but I've had athletes before who've had issues with their hand, and you're able to have a specific bar that just sits, the ones that come over
A
your
safety
shoulder.
bar.
Yeah, where she could do, squats or anything like that. She should be able to do that, and she should be pushed to be able to, work every.
Okay, so what specific contraindications do you have? Like, she can't do what? I mean, she can't have a bar on her back that puts too much pressure on the spot, but she can have another bar on her back. I mean, I don't really understand what you're saying here.
I mean, front squats, no. Back
Okay.
squats, yeah. I mean, it's not going to do anything in the sense of compression. We're worried about this compression, not front and back.
Okay.
So she could be pushed in that way.
But you said that they only have this much external rotation, so you expect her to externally rotate all the way to here?
She doesn't need to. If she has that bar, it comes here.
Okay.
So she has that to hold on to. So she should be fine in that sense. But I really feel like if we sit down and talk to her and we can figure it out. I don't know if she's telling you one thing and you another or anything like that, but I feel like if we get that communication line open, that would probably be the best bet, and then we can sit down and have a whole return to play thing as far as strength conditioning, as far as her return to play, as far as, her pain levels.
But the only thing is like if she's present for that conversation, then I think she's just gonna like take advantage of the whole situation there. Like, I mean, this is a conversation that we should have had a while ago. Sitting down and laying out what she's been doing, because I mean, like basically what you've said is that you're just sort of like working on some range of motion stuff and like exercises here and there. But like, I don't see why we don't have like a whole plan laid out right now as to what she's doing and the goal for she needs to be at this point by next week or whatever. Like that's, I'm just not seeing a whole plan right here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I'll do a better job of that, of getting a better return to play, and we can figure that out.
Okay.
Because I have to treat symptomatically. I go off of symptoms on that day. Sometimes she's good day, sometimes she's bad, and we're just kind of going off of that. And I'm a big.
So where would she need to be in 2 weeks? Like where is our?
2 weeks is close. I mean.
When does she need to be back on the field? Because we've got to have a goal. Because she's just waiting until that
6
date.
6 weeks post injury is when I would prefer her back. 5 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
So it's been a couple weeks at this point.
So where does she need to be by next week?
By next week, active range of motion, fully there. We want it to be pain-free before we want passive. And the whole goal, before she can really return to any play, is to be 80% on her injured arm as she is to her non-injured arm.
Okay. Well, that doesn't seem like a good. 80% is strong after you just injured that same arm, so that just sounds like she's just set up for an injury. Again, right? Because I mean, like I injure my right arm, and then I'm going to be allowed to go back to play if my right arm is now 80% as strong as my left.
80% is a lot.
Right.
You can't be like.
Right, but you're exacerbating an existing asymmetry.
Am I?
Well, that's what I mean. Like that's what it seems like you're doing. I mean, like if I injure my right arm, then I'm clear to play with my right arm's not even fully strong.
Yes, I mean you want her back as soon as possible, and I'm sure she wants to be back as soon as she can. So we have to, give her that leeway to be able to still be working on rehab, still be getting stronger, but also being able to get back into the sport that she loves. I mean, 80%, you can handle that. I mean, if someone has a shoulder injury, and they play soccer, I mean, you're worried about contact, you're worried about throwing, she's not a goalie.
Right.
She's going to be okay.
Okay, but I don't see why, okay, so if we need her to get stronger, why am I not handling that part? Okay, because you're working on range of motion, but she hasn't made much progress in that. So she's got to get stronger to get ready to go back to play so that this doesn't happen again. Because next time she falls, it's going to happen again. Okay, so like it doesn't make sense that you're handling the strengthening part because bands aren't going to do it. You're not going to get stronger by doing 30 exercises of bands, right? You have to like actually fatigue the muscles or force the muscles to really do something instead of just sitting there kind of hanging out.
Well, I mean, we had not met before, and I I think that if we work together, I'd be more than willing to, here's just what you want to do, and I could tell you, I could be in there while you guys are doing the workout, and she could tell me, how she's feeling, if she feels like anything's getting worse or better or anything like that.
Okay.
Because, we know, the same amount of information as far as, strength and conditioning, and you are specialized in strength conditioning, I'm more specialized in the evaluation side, so if we combine and figure that out, that'd be perfect.
Right. I just see, to me, it's okay, well, I would have, a specific plan for her going forward for these 6 weeks in order to get her there. And, I felt like you haven't given me any sort of idea of how we're going to get from right now to week 6 when she's clear to go. Because, she's nowhere close to 80%, and we don't really have an idea of how we're going to get there besides, when she feels like it, she's going to do it.
Yeah, understandable. But, again, if she tells me she's in pain, I can't tell her she's not. And that's on her as far as returning to play. Because I can't be like, okay, well, you're not actually in pain.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and that's on her. We can't push her past what she wants to go.
I think that's the job of coaches. That's the entire goal of being a coach, is to take someone from where they're at and to teach them to want to go farther. So, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, that's just kind of like you creating an excuse for her. You're giving her a way out.
I think that motivation is driven by yourself. You can't teach someone to want something.
Okay.
And, if you're an athlete, a student athlete, odds are you have that in you, and we can pull it out of her. Maybe she's scared, maybe she's nervous about playing and she wants to milk it, but we're going to figure that out, and we're going to figure out more with her. But I don't want to answer these questions and these, what we're talking about, I think would be better with her here.
Okay.
As far as figuring out where she's at, with her goals.
Okay. So I guess that means we need to set up a meeting with her, figure that out, and we can all talk about that.
Yeah, and once she's external, we can, write it out, like I said.
Okay.
But I think that we can get it back. Soccer players, shoulder injuries, I've seen worse.
Very true.
So,
All right.
Well,
Sounds
it's good
good.
to meet you.
All right.
I'm sorry that it's been a little bit